My wife is afraid of you all. Welcome to Hacknet. I've got my hacking attire on, okay? The classic hacker's attire is a nice cat blanket, as well as some sunglasses. Get all snug and cozy, go into your dark room, and just enjoy your time because we're gonna hack today. In honor of the CrowdStroke incident that happened recently, about 2 days ago or a day ago, when all the machines went down, I thought it'd be fun to pretend like we were the reason why it went down by pretending that it was a whole, issue. Now, I have had Hacknet for a very long time, and I played it a long time ago when I had it the first time. This game is like years old. I think it's almost a decade old, actually. How old is this game, actually? Let's see. Hacknet. This game was first released in 2015, which is almost 10 years ago now. This game still gets game jams, actually. So the reason why this game has always been on my radar is because there's a lot of community-run hacker jams where they focus on building really cool custom levels, which is interesting. We played Uplink last time, which I think is the progenitor of like this whole genre of hacking games. But I don't remember anything about Hacknet, so effectively treat this as if it's my first time as well. We're just gonna go into it and see what's going on. Do I log in? I guess we just do a new session, huh? Extensions? Intro extensions, new session. Username, oh my god, wait. Also, please let me know if it's too small or something. If it's too small, just deal with it. It's not that small, right? Guys, this is average size. Password. Okay, do you see my password? Chat is stupid. There we go. Chat is stupid. Wait, is this actually online? Should I be like careful about my like password? Wait, is it an online game? Wait, Hacknet. Is it an online game? Is this like an online game? Huh. I don't know. I'm not gonna say my password. I'm gonna redo my password. But we'll do this is my password. I'll do once created, user session's language cannot be changed. Yeah, sure. The text is tiny. Don't worry. We'll just deal with it. I'll increase the resolution, actually. It's also tiny for me. I can barely see this, actually. I will say this is the true hacking experience, right? Is that it sucks to have... No, please don't write down my like password. It does suck to like have the text so small. I really, really enjoy when text is like massive. 14-day timer expired. Initializing failsafe. What? Hi. This is strange. Stranger than I expected. I guess I'm supposed to write this in past tense. Oh, though I hardly feel like admitting it's over. My name is Bit. And if you're reading this, I'm already dead. Oh my god. Sorry, Bit. I need to lower the resolution. What's the next lowest down? 1920 by 1080? Sure. Wait. Maybe 1366 by 768? Nice. That's good. Okay, good. Okay. Don't worry. And then we do full screen. Does full screen work? Oh, heck yeah. Now that's good. That's really good. Oh, yeah. All the text is awful. I'm actually way too huge. I need to be smaller. Maybe I can go in the opposite end, actually. I don't know. I'll be here for now. So Bit's dead. As of right now, you're at risk. What? You know what? We can go even smaller, chat. Let's go even smaller. What's 1152 by 768? Does that help the text size? Is the text size getting larger for you or no? It's getting larger for me. I don't know if that matters. Oh my god, there's an option. I'm stupid. Sorry, chat. I'm so stupid. Okay, that's okay. Now it's actually crystal clear. And it's large. Perfect. I'm surprised this game handles option changes very well. Did you notice that the intro kept replaying? It's because the intro like waits for you to like actually get things done, which is very, very good. It's a surprisingly well-made system despite how old this game is. They handle options better than most games, actually. As of right now, you're at risk. The CrowdStroke instance is happening. Learn as quickly as possible. Begin this tutorial series by pressing the continue button below. Oh, what the fuck is that? Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Okay, is that better? That should be a lot better. Hopefully the gunshot noises aren't so loud anymore. Jeez Louise. Oh my god. What's with every game and wanting to blow your ears out with like sound effects? Connect to a computer by typing connect IP in the terminal or by clicking on the node in the network map. Connect to my own computer on the map now by clicking the green circle. Hey, that's my PC. He was shot. No, a bit was shot, but not me. Good work. The first thing to do on any system is scan it for adjacent nodes. Reveal more computers on your map that you can use. Scan the computer now pressing the scan network button on the display module. This feels very similar to Uplink. This feels like the sequel to it. That should be all you'll need from your own server for now. Disconnect from the machine. But it's my machine. I want to log in. I want to probe my file system. What am I hiding on my computer? Log. Connection from. Bin. Security tracer. Sys. X server. What? Net config. Boot config. View logs. Filery. Huh. That's actually cool. Okay, this is a very good simulation. Again, it reminds me a lot of Uplink, which had basically the same mechanics. So I'm using it to connect to an outside computer. Be aware that attempting to compromise the security of another's computer is illegal under the USC Act 1030-18. Proceed at your own risk and connect to an outside machine by clicking a blue node on the network map. Yeah, sure. Mott Studios. What's a Mott Studio? Is that like a Motley Fool thing or something? Maybe this is the server for the Motley Fool, and we can get some insider trading tips, right? We could be rich after today, maybe. This VM subnet module has been activated. This will be your primary interface for navigating and interacting with nodes. A command can be run by typing it out and then pressing enter. A computer security system and open ports can be analyzed using the probe command or nmap command. I'm probably going to use nmap because I'm used to that. Analyze the computer you are currently connected to. X server chat. Cheap viewers on. No way. Cheap viewers? That's crazy. Yeah, this is a really cool thing. I really enjoy this interface for these games. There's something so cool about this idea of like you're connected to a computer and you're typing these real commands in this real machine. Oh look, we have a bunch of things. We have some active ports. We have port 80. We have a web server, an SMTP server, and an FTP server, which is a file transfer server, as well as an SSH. Port, which I mean doesn't really do much. I mean these are, I say servers, but these could be connected to like anything really. You can see the active ports, active security, and the number of ports required to successfully crack this machine using port hack. Oh, this machine has no active security, requires no open ports to crack. You're prepared to. It is possible to crack this computer using the port hack program. Okay, sure. Do I just run port hack? I want to run port hack, sure. Congratulations! You have now taken control of an external system and are now its administrator. Do you think anyone clicks those? Maybe. I have a feeling there's quite a few streamers who click on those links. And like, oh wow, thanks for the links. Oh my god, I can't wait to get some more viewers. And the other person, basically, POV, you're the bot that's like typing that, right? You're the person who like made the bot say that. POV, I'm a bot that has entered your channel to sell you viewers. Are you ready to be hacked? POV, I'm gonna hack into your system now. It's like he says they continue doing it, some probably do. Exactly. As long as they get one hit, that's all they really need, right? And then I'm in their system. You can do whatever you like with it. However, you should start by scanning for local nodes to locate additional computers. Do this using the scan command. How about your files? Your files. What's inside home? Good chat. There's like folders in here. This is locked. Oh, the UI is locked. Oh, home, new folder. Let's see what's inside new folder chat. New folder 77. There's no autocomplete for the folders. There's no autocomplete. Wait, there's a creative writing assignment. What's a creative writing assignment? Wait, 91. Cat and then slash. I don't know if you would use cat. Is there less? I like using less actually. Less is a program that lets you read things in like a scrolling terminal window, which is nice because you can scroll and it's a paginated viewer for like a text file, which is nice. Or like any file that can be read. Creative writing assignment 1. Not found. Huh? New folder 91. Creative writing. Did I misspell assignments? Assignment 1. Oh, because less doesn't exist, probably. That's fine. I don't know. How do I access this? So just type it? No command home. No command. Wait, so there is a less command. There is a less command. So there's a less command, but it doesn't work. Also, this text is still very, very small. I need to go even smaller. 1366 by 768. Oh my god, please don't tell me it's gonna redo the entire tutorial again. I'm going to shit my pants. I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna move over. How do I flip myself? How do I rotate myself? How do I flip myself? Does anybody know how to flip yourself in VTube Studio? Flip. Item. Mirror option. What? I need to... Okay, wait, chat. Sorry, wait. I need to get my new jacket. Blanket. Blanket. Select. Flip. Oh, heck yeah. Here we go. Alright. Now we're in. Now we're good. Alright, there we go. Now we're in a good spot. And it's large enough. It's like nice enough now. You'd bet there's probably a kid who streams and falls for it, goes there and buys viewers with father's... Why did you say father's credit card? You're allowed to say daddy, chat. You're allowed to say daddy, as much as I hate that. Vim. I don't think there's Vim. I mean, it'd be crazy if there was Vim, chat. It'd be crazy. Let's see. Let's do ls home. And then / new folder 91. And then / creative writing assignment 1. Let's try if there's Vim. There's no command Vim. Vi. There's no command Vi. What's the other one? Nano. What's the other one? I don't know. Less. File not found. Disconnected. Shit. Port hack. I guess you just can't access those like files. Is there tab completion? Only up until the first directory. I don't think there's tab completion for the entire way through, because I don't think they want you to easily tab through every single file, because then it's like, it kind of defeats the purpose of like trying to find things, right? But also, like, it doesn't really make sense if you think about it again, because maybe I'm wrong, because it wouldn't make sense. Because if you knew about the directory, then it's simple to get the files in there. So does tab completion really reveal anything? But if I was a programmer for a pseudo-hacking game, what I would do is I would program the ls to just not work in certain scenarios, because I'd be too lazy to then figure out a permission system for these virtual files. Because if you want to do it properly, if you want to hide a file and require someone to find it manually, your ls command would have to be aware of like file permissions that are on a per file basis, but these are not real files, versus a virtual directory based system, which is like it's a very easy sort of like allow list or deny list, which is a lot easier. IMO. Anyways, no, fuck you. Oh, sorry, scan. No results, no problem. Next, you should investigate the file system. List the files and folders in the current directory. Navigate to the bin folder. Search for useful... Ooh. Ah, yes, word. Fine, let's go bin. To view the contents, use the command L. There are no programs here, but you should look at config.txt. Okay, less. Config.txt. Totally useless. 200... It's 2 kilobytes. Wait, maybe you should see my mouse cursor. This is the only game where seeing my mouse cursor is actually pretty immersive. They have colors enabled fudge. Ivory, chocolate, magenta, init, num. Continue spawning, yes. Behavior is twirl, thrust, helicopter. Resolution, 1280. Alt-tab enabled. Texture folder. Documents and settings, admin, fax, not porn. Document search, document systems, textures. Totally useless. Now clear tracks before you leave. Yeah. And then move to the log folder. Yeah. And we delete everything. I like that it just allows you to just do this. Let's see if we can delete everything. Excellent work. Now disconnect from this computer. You do so using the DC or disconnect command. The rest. Congratulations! You completed the guide section of this tutorial. Finished. You must look at the process ID of this tutorial program and kill it. What? Help gets you the list of all commands. Okay, how do I scroll up this like window? I can't scroll this window? How do you scroll this window? Less? Help. Help. How do you scroll this window? Shit. Wait, Hacknet, scroll terminal. How do I scroll the terminal? In like an actual like terminal, you could scroll up and down to see everything. I don't think you can in this one. So whatever the commands are at the very top, I can't see it. But I need to get the process number. I mean, PS is get the thing, and then you kill 40. Yeah, so we killed the tutorial. We're done the tutorial. We have mail. All right, what's the problem? You've got mail. Wait, Bit's alive. Chat bits alive. Arm RF slash. No, we won't delete root chat. Hi, I don't know you. I'm sad to say that I never will. But if you're reading this, then it means you might be the only person who can make things right. Right now, I'm trapped. Why are you trapped? Let me fix the mic. There's no way out and not enough time. And I need your help. But that's something you need to take care of first. The faster, the better. Hacknet OS wasn't meant to be released as it is now. After a while, an automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node, then find and delete securitytracer.exe. When you're done, just reply to this email. Hurry. Okay, I'm gonna connect to... what's my IP? Okay, at this point, this is easier to just click this, because there's no autocomplete for these IPs. Although it does feel fun to do that. It feels cool to do everything from a terminal. But you know what the problem with terminal developers are, right? They're terminally ill. Because terminal-based developers, they don't understand that a good UI is just as effective as a good terminal. If I can click a button and connect to someone, versus typing in the entire IP address, it's significantly easier compared to doing whatever the heck this is. So we're gonna remove security tracer. Why? I want to run security tracer. What happens if what happens if I just let this run? Anyways, let's check out the rest of the help commands. Let's scroll this. Scroll. How do you? Okay. Hacknet. How to scroll terminal. How to scroll up in the terminal. Linux for noobs. Scrolling in terminal Crustini. How do you scroll in the terminal? Void Linux. Why can't I scroll in the terminal? Huh. We actually got a blue screen. We died. We died. The Regents of University of Adelaide, all rights reserved. Wow. We got demolished, actually. I didn't expect that to happen. The problem with this game is that the crowd stroke got to you too. When you Google anything in this game, all you get is a bunch of things about real Linux. And I don't want real Linux. I want this fake Linux. How do I scroll in this game? Scroll. Scrolling doesn't work. And neither does scrolling asking large files in the GUI screen with cat or clicking on them through GUI. Wait, what? So you can't scroll. I feel like that's a fatal flaw. No? To have a game about computers but you can't scroll the window? I feel like that's a fatal flaw on some level. Usually with mouse wheel. No. Mouse wheel doesn't work. Look, if I type... okay, you also can't do Control C. If you do like this, you just can't scroll at all. Mouse wheel doesn't work. Arrow keys obviously will just, play with the... Arrow keys play with the command buffer. There's no way to focus the window to scroll. There's no scrolling command to almost create a sub window. The game just doesn't have scrolling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my large resolution and you all get screwed. Get shit on. You all get nothing. Help, page number displays. Okay, here we go. This is good. Okay. Maybe we just play on this level. Okay, so he wanted me to remove the file in here and then here. Let's see. There we go. Send. Hello? I am your cousin from the United States of America. It's a bit like it's the new Canada... The new Canada-America hybrid nation that spawned as a result of the metaverse becoming a thing. I am asking for a small donation of $1 million. I am a displaced prince. Displaced prince of the true nation of Canada. And I need your help in getting the throne back from these dirty Americans. P.S. I deleted all the porn off your machine. Should be good to go now. Stick Kitty, hello. Hi, chat. What's up, chat? Great. That should keep you safe for now. At least from your own computer. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. Port hack alone is just as going to cut it on most modern computers you'll find. Not ones with anything worth looking at anyway. Just thought I should check him on a friend of mine. He goes by Viper. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the best creator in the box, but he always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files. Stuff that gets logged or saved by a program. IRC logs and like. Got some named things like exe files are what you want to look out for. Download any files you can using the scp command. Gotcha. This guy wrote a PS. Well, I had to. It's a part of my mission, dude. What? Quick hack reference sheet. What's this? Add notes? What's this? I can add notes? Analyze systems with probe. I don't need this. I'm a genius. Do you think I need this? God, wait. Notes? Can I add the notes? Notes. No command notes. Okay, well, we have a new node. Connect 227.142.239.89. Alright, here we go. Viper. Oh, insufficient privileges, huh? Port hack. Your computer's mine now, buddy. Wait, should I have port hacked it? Shouldn't I have just like... Oh, well, I guess I'm in now. Alright. What's in your home folder? Wait, YouTubers. YouTubers to check out. Northern Lion. Wait a minute. Do you think these people still exist? Captain Spinifex. This guy's still alive. 9.1k viewers. Let's play of games of the generally of the horror variety. 6 years ago. Rock Lee Smile. Who's Rock Lee Smile? Anyways, how you doing, chat? Hey, chat, are you available? Not all of you. Specifically, Sweet Destination. Are you available to play on Monday? Please let me know on Discord. Can you also message me on my other Discord account, like the one that's from my stream? Thanks. And join my Discord, so you can pump up my numbers. They're my real life friends, so I'm allowed to exhort them. Hey, guys, Rock Lee Smile still streams. They play Cocoon. Northern Lion? I've never heard of this guy. I don't know if he still does anything, guys. I think Northern Lion might be a bit washed up here, guys. Don't get it twisted. Let's see. Official Calum Games. Official Calum Games. I don't think this person exists anymore. The first link that I found was 6677g.com. Cake Maker Game with 6 maker games by Isaac and Friends Super Videos. Second one was Cut the Cake Game of a bunch of children playing a game called Cut the Cake by Kimberly Hill. Third one is a trailer for a game called Cake Bash. Fourth one is a video called Baboo. It looks like a snuff film, but everyone's covered in like cake. Pat a Cake Hand Clap. Poto Town English clapping game for 2 players. Check the full lyrics below. I don't think that person exists anymore. What happened to Official Calum Games? Jonathan Crow Gamer. Jonathan Crow Gamer. Oh! They're a voice actor now. They're a voice actor now. Well, seems like Northern Lion was the only one who survived the great purge of like what happened. Sad, but you know, it's chat. One day I'm gonna be on this list too, and I won't exist anymore. One day I too will go the way of the wind. Notes. Finally managed to torrent that sweet new Hacknet program from the server Golem told me about. This is still sick. Can we try it? Just gotta figure out how to use it first, okay? Stuff. Induction test. Proxy server. Need something about overloading it, maybe? Got to research it more. Maybe there's a program to help. We'll ask for more money. We should use that new program to go into this server. So, is there a way to save an IP without connecting to it? Like, can I save an IP and then go to it? Entropy test server. Okay, I don't want to be here yet. What else? Email draft. Dad. Ooh. Sorry I haven't emailed you in a while. I've been really busy with school. Year 11 is hard, but I think I'm doing okay. I actually wanted to ask for a little help. I need some new software for a school project. It's called ftpbounce.exe. It's really useful. It'll cost a lot though, and I've run out of the money you sent me last time. All this IT project software is really expensive. Is there any chance you could send another $2,000 to my account? It'd really help out. Thanks. Love you. Tim. You know FTP is a free command? In a world like In a world unlike our own, the FTP command would have costed you $1 million. FTP-V. Oh shit, I'm inside the thing. Okay, don't do FTP. Oh fuck, how do you exit? Exit. Does anyone remember what the command to exit from an FTP terminal thing is? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not okay. Uh-oh. Oh boy. At least on like Windows, is it quit? It's quit. Clear? Hopefully clear. But it's free. It could be free. Anyway, so I wasn't... Wait, I'm not that person. That's me. I became admin. I then disconnected. I then read a bunch of files. Okay, so that's me. System. If I delete these files, I'm assuming that the computer stops, right? So if I do like, I don't know, rm x server. Deleting xserver.sys. rm os config. rm boot config. rm net config. I'm an asshole. And also, I need to copy these. So I'm going to copy over the notes.txt. Wait, was it notes? Oh, sorry. I meant to get the ass stuff. Can I rename files? Can I do like scp help? Okay, well, can I do like scp help? scp-help. scp-help. I hate the use of like the dash or the double dash. It's never made sense to me. A lot of places now, what they'll do is they will treat the single dash as the same as a double dash. The convention has always been single dash for a flag, double dash for the entire thing. So it might be single dash H or double dash help, right? I see a lot of places now doing this, where they'll do like a single dash help, single dash version or something. And it's like, why? PowerShell does this especially, and I hate it. It never makes sense to me. Help SC. Okay, well that doesn't work. I don't know. Can I just rename a file as I copy it? I really want to rename this. Crazycomputer.txt. That doesn't work. Okay. Fine. Hey, SSH track. Okay, SCP SSH track. Nice. Cool. rm log. Wait, I'm into subfolder, so I've got to do it here. Log slash. Just a pet peeve of mine. But I'm enjoying this. This feels like a much smoother uplink, if that makes sense. Like, uplink had a lot of really cool things, but this is also very, very smooth for what it's trying to do. It's a very modern take on it. Keep that safe for now. Okay, good. We have that safe. We have a computer over here that's called Entropy Test Server. I'm curious what this is. Let's just, I don't know, Nmap? Open ports required for crack. Alright, chat. Let's crack this bitch. Let's crack this son of a bitch. 22. Proxy active. Cannot... oh, execute. What proxy? Oh, I need something to kill the proxy. So what? Good luck. Reply when you're done again. I hope I shit my pants. Can you download me a new pair? Yes, I'm done. Maiden flight. Congratulations. I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder, but if you're seeing this, it means at least you found something. I'm gonna assume it's something really useful. You should try breaking one of my old test surveys. If Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting lying around, you should have everything you need to get in. Remember, any non-basic programs you get need a port number to run, like this, which I figured out, yeah. Just find a port you want to crack and run it on that. Oh. In case you don't know already, you can hit tab to auto-complete commands. Hitting SSH, yeah, should auto-complete. Okay, thanks, man. Bitwise test PC, sure, add that. Security basics. Quick reference guide. Analyze with probe. Nmap is Nmap is pro, yeah, and then we do, okay, and scan. Scan for adjacent nodes. Target port, yeah, I got this, chat. I'm a hacker, guys. I'm the CrowdStroke that everyone's talking about. My name is CrowdStroke. Can I do like text? Is there a way to do like floating text? How do you do like floating text in this? Spawn new web item. What the fuck is that? Web item? What the hell's a web item? What's that? You just added a web item. What? What does that mean? Wait. Yeah.
I understand that quite a few of you out there are dealing with a pornography addiction. If you are struggling, I just want you to know, good. Recognizing that you have an addiction is the first step towards recovery, so stop recognizing it. Remember that just because you have an addiction, that doesn't mean you have to quit.
Oh man! Oh hey
mistakes.
chat. Nice to see you all. Hey chat. Nice to see you all. Welcome chat. Totally normal stream. Nothing happened. Oh no, not this again. Oh, this again. No, chat. Listen, I just wanted to try a new feature. Okay, I just found a new feature. VTube Studio lets you attach any URL as an item to your body. I just needed to know if it worked. I just needed to know. I just had to know. Welcome chat. We are currently hacking. I'm the reason why CrowdStroke happened. Let's go to the Bitwise PC. So Bitwise PC, I will say, oh god, I really wish I could like reorder these on the grid. This whole grid is gonna be very confusing very soon. Let's probe you. Cool. SSH crack 22. Oh god, this really is just like whatchamacallit. Add note. Remember clean diaper before police catch me for a CrowdStroke incident. How are you today, chat? By the way, you earned sunglasses in a pet racing game that we just played, chat. Yes. Okay, so now I can do ls. Find these insufficient. Okay, sorry. Wait, what's the thing again? Point hack. You love that the blanket's back. It's a staple. It's a staple of hacking games, right? To really be a good hacker, you have to have a nice, comfortable blanket. Without the blanket, it's just not. It's just not fun. Anyways, why am I here? Why am I in this folder? Actually, why am I here? Maybe they want me to find something here. You know what? Okay, let's just find it. Log in. Sure. Probe system. No, sorry. I want to see your file system. Auto test file.txt. Congratulations. You win. LEX server.sys. Wait. Is that a better LEX server? I need that file. I think I can actually make that even better. Maybe I can make my own computer. Hobbs Tinma Guide. Handy list of commands you want from the command line. CD, ls, replace, specify content of the target file with the stuff you want to replace the string to. Also, you can replace the contents of text files. MV moves or renames. Okay, cool. Fork bomb. All 3 pages. Wait, there's multiple pages of the help. Oh. You were informed that you figured in something earlier and kicked ass. Wait, what? That you figured in something earlier and kicked ass? I hope that means that that's a good thing. This is like a bad thing. Oh, wait a minute. Set up a remote host on a system where you have admin access. This can be run on your own system as a defensive measure. Fork bomb. It's not specified, but it's a useful system button. You need a download system in a hurry. You need admin rights for this one. You can fork bomb your own system as a defensive measure. The fork bomb, actually, people do this still. There's like zip bombs. You download like a zip file, you open it, but because there's so many, the file itself, you may download, it's like 5, maybe 10 megabytes, right? But as you unzip, it goes into like, you know, multiple terabytes. It's a very fascinating exploit. Okay, so there's 3 help pages. Help 1 gets that. Help 2 gets this. EXE lists all. Open CD tray. What? Open CD tray. That you featured in something earlier. Oh, really? Wait, that's actually sick. Okay, good. Was it like, what would you feature then? Because that sounds cool. You don't have to say if you don't want to like honestly like dox yourself. It's reasonable. But I hope it was something cool, and I hope that it was like a cool achievement of some kind. Hopefully. Does that open my actual? I don't have a CD tray attached, so I don't actually know. Reboot. No. Solve. Attempt to solve the firewall of a target machine to allow you to beat traffic. That does sound cool. Imagine you like say like, oh yeah, I was in Forbes 30 under 30. It's like, whoa, okay. Didn't know you were rich here. Depends on line containing data to file. Add note, that's the command. Upload. I can upload files as well. Shell. Okay, how about trap? See trap for details. Trap? See trap. What? Help 1. Help 2. Is there a command trap? Trap. What do you mean see trap? What? See trap for details. What? Okay, well now we know that we have a shell. So maybe we should use that actually. Shell. Oh, and this is our trap for details. So we trap it, and then we trigger the trap. See trap for details. What does it mean when we do trap? No, close it. That seems weird. I don't know if I trust that. That seems like an advanced command, and I'm still a newbie hacker. Though I may have caused a crowd stroke. I'm not good enough yet. Waiting for the boss to leave. Shinterland. Then I'll meet you out the back. Do you think he has any idea? I doubt it. He's got no idea about the shitstorm that's coming. These guys made CrowdStroke, chat. These guys made CrowdStroke. We're finding the cause of CrowdStroke. Don't forget to clear the browser history. We don't want him chasing him back to us. Yeah, I got it covered. He just grabbed his coat and is walking out the door now. Okay, give me a minute to set up the camera feed. Good to go. You got 3 minutes before that static image falls down. I'll take the list, then we'll grab a pint to celebrate. You wouldn't believe the shit if I told you. What? Did it work? Got mercs banging down my door for the source. Damn, son. Sounds like you've hit the big leagues. Getting a decent payout? 12K. Not bad for 2 months of work. Wonder what they'll use it for. Probably use to drain your bank accounts. Good luck. Got no money from the seal. LOL. I want to point out here, 12K is a lot of money. That's more money than most bug bounty programs. This is Hacker 1. This is the Hacker 1 program. So let's go into, I don't know, what's like a good bounty here? Let's go opportunities. Top paying opportunities. You need to find something here involving some domain, wildcard, source code, whatever. And you get up to 15K, but you have to do it within 4 days. 15,000 for 4 days of work. That's really good, but you need to do it within 4 days, right? 12K divided by 2 months, which is 60 days, is roughly $200 a day, which is about $1,400 a week, which is pretty good. Like it's $6,000 a month. Like that's pretty good. Okay, that's a pretty good payout. These are pretty decent payouts. Then you have stuff like this, which is like closer to what you get in the actual game itself, right? This one is insane because it's coin-based, but if you find a really, really good exploit, they actually do pay up to $1 million. Not that I know. They also get $200 if you go to Expedia. What? Expedia? But yeah, most of the time, your bug bounties are not going to pay as much as this. Like, you are not going to get 250K. Your bug has to be on the level of, like, Google's Project Zero to get, like, $1 million reviews. It's very, very high. You're curious how many you had. Noticing that you could afford this. The most logical choice was to waste my points, but they will replenish again as I watch more. Imagine how sad you would be if I added a really cool new command tomorrow. And you're like, no, my points, no. But thank you for your waste of points, chat. But yeah, I'm very happy for you. I'm so curious about what you got mentioned in now. Because anytime someone says that, right, it means that you got mentioned in a really cool thing, which is cool. So, yeah, welcome chat to the hacking stream. All good to my end. That idiot Bill got fired and safe. Great. I always hated Bill. You did me a favor. Not to mention that 10K kickback, right? Well, that helped too. So we're good here? Are all good? I got months of exclusive here. What? I'll get you back next year about the new Brisbane movie coming out. Later, boss. Huh. Speech notes. Speech notes for company-wide presentation Friday. Do not forget. Staying on the cutting edge, going forwards towards synergy. Facebook integration. Wow, this is a very modern game. In this technological age, we must integrate the Facebook in a strategic game plan to maximize profits and minimize overheads. This is the best speech I've ever seen because that doesn't make any sense. Append speech notes. Ask crowd to shit pants. At the end of the speech, ask the crowd to shit their pants in unison in order to form a collective poop demon. Synergy. For maximum workplace productivity, we must synergize to obtain a win-win scenario going forward. This really is just a bunch of buzzwords. But this really is what most people in like tech, at least most business people see tech as. A lot of, I don't know why business people do this, right? To me, tech has always sort of been like this industry that you have to have a good handle on it because everything is technology now. If you don't understand technology, it's very, very hard to succeed at a larger scale because technology, when used well, is a multiplier for your team, right? It shouldn't replace people, I don't think, but used well, you can multiply the efforts of your team. You can provide people with new opportunities, and presumably, in a working society, in a working business model that empowers the workers over the business owners, right? That multiplication of work and effort should then result in a multiplication of profit, which then results in a multiplication of rewards for everybody, not just the business owner. But just like the gold miner union leader said, you know, the miners mine the gold, and yet through some strange alchemy, the mine owners are the ones who obtain all of it. This really is a Marxist term. Social media. We must create a knowledge base of social media and e-commerce to get the edge in a customer-oriented field. Overclocking the CPU. We need to go live. Widen the social content pipeline and up our bandwidth to increase e-online penetration and quadruple our revenue. Wow. That's absolute nonsense. But also, that actually does work though. If you play a social media game well, you can theoretically catapult that into anything, right? If you have a moment and the iron is hot, you need to strike it immediately. And you need to fan out as quickly as you can. You need to dive in as deep as you can. You need to be able to leverage that and turn it into a bajillion dollar reduce because that opportunity won't come very often. And social media is a very interesting phenomenon whereby getting the right amount of eyes on your stuff, you actually can end up with a lot of money as long as you play it very, very well. But overclock, like this sentence by itself though is like nonsense. Quality-driven approach, empowering solutions give us the wow factor on the Web 2.0. Note, I think this is the second internet being built next to the other internet. Check with Paul before Friday. Also, ask Paul to fix my printer. Also, ask Paul why the printer's drivers folder is always locked. Oh god. One thing I will say, I wish more of these games allowed you to change the key repeat timing. Ask Paul if I can... Speech notes. Paul, ask him if I can have his wife for dinner tonight. Okay. Why the printer's driver folder is always locked. I just realized what that meant. Our roadmap to the future. A top-down approach to e-solutions. Monetizing a customer-based approach and reconfiguring the market to increase our revenue. Ask crowd to... Okay, that's what I added before. Sorry, I forgot. Ask crowd to shit pants. At the speech, ask the crowd to shit their pants in order to form a collective poop demon. Paul, ask him if I can have his wife for dinner tonight. Wow. Spartacus has joined Sanctuary. Oh god, it's like messed up. Is now known as Betty Guns. Wacko Jacko LBD at... Man. I kind of miss RSC, but I also don't miss RSC because it's like 4chan if it was more technically, like, basically it's 4chan if you had to be more technically competent and somebody could find your email to like message you and be mad at you. Okay, Spartacus just came in here and I know it. Which one of you is that loser? I am Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. I am Spartacus. I'm Spartacus. You're all freaks. That's what you are. Archived via bash.org. Oh, that's a real site actually. This is a great site. I don't know if it's still alive actually. Well, I mean, not exactly that like site, but it's not technically bash.org. Was it bash greatest hits? No, not baby bash greatest hits. No, but bash IC logs. Wait, is bash.org gone? Oh my god. Chat, bash.org is gone. Oh no. Oh my god. So for those of you who don't know, bash.org was a website that would archive various people's IRC logs and they would post like the funniest ones. And 6 months ago, it went down forever. It's gone now. But this is the origin of the famous Hunter 2. So it's like the whole, hey, if you type your password, it'll show us stars. And Hunter 2 doesn't look like stars to me. That's what I see. Oh, really? Absolutely. You go Hunter 2 by Hunter 2ing Hunter 2. Haha, does that look funny to you? LOL, yes. See, when you type Hunter 2, it shows to us as this. That's neat. I didn't know IRC did that. No matter how many times you type your password Hunter 2, it will show to us as these stars. Awesome. Wait, how do you know my password? I just copy-pasted your stars and it appears to you as Hunter 2 because it's your password. Oh, okay. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That website is no more, and I'm kind of sad. A cornerstone of internet history is now gone, and none of you will know, but here's the archive.org link in case you do want to see it. It's a weird site that really, like, the fun is only in, like, what you... you have to be... you don't have to be technically minded, but a lot of the jokes are very, very, like, minor at best. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Well, you know what? I'm not sorry. I spend time with my wife. I'm never sorry. What were we doing? Oh yeah, bash.org is gone. I'm actually so sad that bash.org is like gone. I mean, to be fair, it was someone's like random server that they just like hosting it all on, and you know I'm assuming they tried to like get money for it, but no one really cared to, right? So it's gone now. Data 240. Let's copy data 240. That seems very important. It'd be nice to have. But however, actually, you know what's weird? Now that bash.org is gone, one of the only sources of bash.org stuff that we have now is Hacknet. In a weird way, Hacknet is the ultimate preservation tool. Once upon a midnight dreary. While I porn surfed weak and weary over many a strange and spurious sight of hot XXX galore. While I clicked my favorite bookmark, suddenly there came a warning, and my heart was filled with mourning for my dear armor. "'Tis not possible," I muttered. "Give me back my free hardcore!" Quoth the server, 404. Oh, Cry, Scary by Hokage. That's amazing. Holy shit, that's what that's so good! Write that down! Quoth the server, 404. My port! So that's me. I need to clear my logs after, but that's all me. Rich man laugh. Hi, honey. My wife is here. Everyone, be nice to her. Otherwise, you will get banned. See, my wife is real. I didn't eat her. She's still alive. Okay, chat. She's still alive. Everyone says like, "Oh, you ate your wife. She's like gone. What happened to your wife?" She's alive. It's not just voices in my head. There's a lot of logs, actually. Why am I even here, actually? Why did I join this, like, server? Hi, Bit. I know you're dead and all, but I joined your server and found nothing cool in here. Add detail. Oh. Where is your prawn stash? My guy? And what do I do now? Master Prawn. Oh. Nice work. Here's where it's going to start getting harder. I need to ask a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately. Which is what got me into this whole mess. It's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is, there's some logs on a few computers that I've preferred weren't there. You should remember this. If you forget everything else I tell you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. If you haven't been, start now. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked and logged in the log folder. Just go in there and RM start the whole thing. Never forget to. Sure. What's your request? P. Anderson's bedroom. What? Delete all log files. Okay, why are you in P. Anderson's room? Remember, clean Dipey. Oh, okay. How do I delete all these notes? Oh, I guess if I run notes, you open all your notes. If I delete note, you can't do delete note, but I can delete the note manually like this. So he wants me to remove the notes from P. Anderson's bedroom. Sure. Let's try the shell command. I'm actually very curious about shell. So shell should make basically like a proxy of some kind. I mean, basically. So I'm curious what that means though. Opens a remote access shell on target machine with proxy overload and IP trap capability. So if I do shell, if I connect to my home, connect home, could not find computer at home. Okay, we'll connect that. Can I alias this? No. Connect shell. Let's shell into. I want to do entropy test server. 199.59.149.230. Okay, I have a shell on 199. I have a shell on this computer. So how about I just close this one? Sorry, wrong shell. What is Mod Studios? What else was on Mod Studios actually? Login. Yeah. Pyderman. Alright, cool. There was nothing here, right? Yeah. Log arm. I want to do a shell on the entropy test server. Wait, entropy test server. Bitwise test PC. It was the Bitwise test PC. Entropy test server was the one that we couldn't hack yet. So, yeah. Probe system, view file system. Yeah. So we better have that. Okay, so I'm gonna run a shell on this machine. Then, if I go back over here, I still have my shell. How does the shell work now? Like if I do commands, do my commands go through the shell? I don't know. Hard to know what this does. Maybe let's just see my files. Don't I have a file here? Notes.txt. Finally managed to torrent something. Okay, cool. Notes.txt. Crazy computer. Need something about overloading it maybe? Gotta research it more. Data 240. Miscellaneous stash. Stash? I need to make a new folder. How do I make a new folder? Can I do like a make dear folder? MV notes into actually no, just delete the empty note. MV notes 1 into I should just delete this too. There's nothing in this. Man. Miscellaneous. You like to be cucked. You just wasted all of your You wasted all of your points, chat. What's wrong with you guys? You know those points are valuable, right? Somebody out there wants those points. Okay, let's just go into Mr. Anderson's. Mr. Anderson. I'm Agent Smith. Open ports required for a crack. Okay, we'll crack SSH. We'll then go inside. We'll see what's on this folder. We had to figure out what Bit was doing. I think the subtext is what was Bit doing this whole time. Which is funny because that feels very familiar to what Uplink was trying to do too. Like we found a bunch of random files, right? Even that data 420 thing. It's a file, it's a binary file, but like what's inside of it? And how do you eventually see what it is? Like I'm very curious about this. Anyways, also let's do an nmap as well. Sorry, not scan. Oh, well, whatever. There's no connections actually. Disconnected. Access file Valence dossier was read by IP mask. Wait, I want to have an IP mask. I don't have an IP mask. Also, the shell didn't work. How do you use shells then? Documents. Laptop police report. Police number. Police report. Claim number. Oh, like someone stole it? Chat log. You guys ready to stream? That depends. Are you ready to die? LOL. Shut up, Johnson. Don't make me get the peanut butter and microchips. It was one goddamn time. One time is all it takes. What the hell is Hellafit? Anyone heard from him? No one really knows where he is. A mystical beast who just appears when you least expect it. Oh, seriously, dude, our streaming schedule is messed up. Every time I hop on, it's not what I expected. The schedule is a mess of guesswork and broken dreams. This is a prophecy. This is telling me to never collab. This is a prophecy of some kind. I'm scared. Laptop. Convention insurance won't cover claims, rights, etc. Personal insurance not good declared prior to incident. Need to declare valuables before they were stolen. Police. It can investigate, can't cover. Unlikely anything comes of that. Tax return. Yo, let's steal his tax return. Neat. Did it work? I don't think it worked. I canceled it too soon. Do you guys like stealing people's identities? If somebody steals your tax return, right, they can absolutely take your identity. So please keep those safe. Report email draft. Nothing conclusive, got leads. Laptop was stolen at convention. Contained the dossier reports. Had copied the most likely one over here. Was sure I had. Oh, the one that they copied over was the one that Bitstole. We'll submit with details of what we found soon. Ooh. God, this game is so cool. The music is really good too. I actually think that the music is fantastic in this game too. This game does a lot to really build the vibe of what's going on. I will say it's kind of funny that the commands feel almost like very, very loosey-goosey. Like the terminal experience in these feels a lot worse than the real terminal. And that's always the case for these games. But you can't really be mad because they're trying their best with very limited tools, right? Anyways, let's go to the mail server. Log in. Okay, well, you guys saw my password. Well, my fake password. I think it's fake. I hope it's fake. Hey, I leaked my NetHack account password on stream. Is that gonna be a problem, boss? P.S. I saw HackerOne was paying out 1 mil for a bug bounty on Coinbase. When do I get paid? Send. Alright, so if you see this, then you've done well, and well, this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? Seems like a lot to hope for. I've realized I just don't have time to write this whole thing. It's way too much to learn, and I don't have time to do any of it. So I'm going to ask something more. There's a group that goes by entry that's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. As for getting into Entropy, you need to bypass a proxy server. A few shells running on computers you've already got admin access on should be able to overload it. Oh, you open shells, which then you direct. So you open shells on different machines, and then you use these functions to do different things. You might be able to trap a connection if they're trying to trace you back by trapping them at that shell. But you can also use them to overload something else, basically effectively doing like this is basically a shitty DDoS, a distributed denial of like service attack. That makes sense. Okay, almost got rid of trouble. I've linked to the network using Arco service here. Cool. Okay, cool. Proxy server info. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks. Yeah. A few notes of proxy server is a classic entropy challenge. Run shells and computers you have. Connect to a target computer. Probe its security. Use the shells to overload target proxy. Okay, cool. NetEdu archives will have more details. Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh boy. Proxy server quick guide. Oh my god, there's so much reading. Proxy servers. You know what's sad? If you want to bring down like key architecture, it's easier to just join a project, make a really shitty piece of code, and then like break it that way. That's what happened to XZ, and then what almost happened to SSH in like general through XZ. That whole attack vector was almost like a successful one, and that one took like 5 years to like do. Okay, it takes a long ass time, but when you're done, it's way easier than doing all of this. Because, by the way, I don't even think this stuff works. Realistically, you're probably going to gain access in, like, very different ways that usually involve some level of social engineering. Or just, like, one of the most common ways is to drop a USB in a parking lot. Wait for your target to pick it up and plug it in, and you're in. 100%, that's, like, mostly what people do. Anyways, proxy servers function as a buffering layer between a target computer and a connected counterpart that filters, caches, and monitors incoming traffic to both optimize web performance for repeated queries and prevent some kinds of attacks. Yeah. It's what they can do. I mean, proxies can be used for anything, yeah. The most well-recognized flaw in proxy servers is their upper memory limit. When reached, will force them to allow unchecked traffic to pass through. Not always. To exploit this, hackers and testers will often run shells on the computers that an attacker has access to, often using the built-in shell program. Then with the collection of shells, use the shells overload to flood. Okay, yeah, sure, okay. exe files. The exe command on monitor is the exe file residing on the local machine of the running user. Targeting that program at the machine the local user is connected to. It's a semantic shortcut for going the need of the IP address of the connected machine being added as an argument for any run command. Also allows multiple programs to send traffic over the same socket. Yep, okay. Of course, when exe file is not written to function over the network, in this case, the program will ignore. So if you get a program that can't function over the network for whatever reason, you have to copy it onto the machine. Okay, I see. That's why you're able to copy things over. Shells are compact, low memory, remote processor running. Oh, locally, they're convenient. Overload. There we go. Designed to test networks and proxy servers. This functionality floods the target machine with junk network traffic from node running shell, filling up proxy server memory and soaking CPU time. Trap. A shell running this node will notify the user when a foreign user connects to the machine running the shell, and allow an emergency fork bomb flood to be executed on all other users connected to it remotely. A shell running in this mode. This can be useful for maintaining the security of a remote connected network computer while doing other work. This is why they say you can run a shell on your own machine. Because then I can just do like this. I can just do like a trap that just sits there. Because by default, I have 40 megabytes to use. If I do just a shell, I have 80 megabytes to use. Leaving trap on adds another 60. So having trap running on any shell is 60 megabytes of RAM. I have 761 megabytes of RAM, with the rest I'm assuming being used by whatever fake operating system. Because there's no way people would have 761 total MB as like whatever 6 you have. You'd have like 1 GB or something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Firewall analysis. Firewalls have been around for a long time. Yeah, you should prevent automated forward network traffic from firewalls, however, can be configured to prevent all security critical traffic unless it's purchased by a firewall solution. Also, refer to its password to end user. The distinct difference between two situations. The firewall solution will need to be Oh. You can then analyze the firewall. The more that you run it, you'll find more and more patterns. You're effectively just brute forcing a solution. Then you solve it by using the solve command and whatever you think is the guess. So you're just trying to solve like a password for the firewall. Okay, that's easy. Traces. In response to the increasingly hostile and active world of security and hacking, new digital security suites will naturally include some method of tracking the location of any hostile activity taken against said server. You know what's funny? It's funny how like the mythology almost like kind of lines up with the reality, but not really at all. Like it's traces in particular are very, very useless. Like most of the time, you are not going to see the actual person's machine or where they're from. They're almost always going to be in like a different place. It also kind of ignores the idea of like jurisdiction and the ability to retaliate like to a hack of some kind. Your only real legal recourse is through legal means, which only matters if they're within a jurisdiction that actually matters. Like if you're in the USA, you might have allies within Europe, and then you can do, which then can follow your, legal suits and then maybe, extradite them in some way. But usually not always, right? That's what happened to like Valve in the Half-Life 2 leak, where they tried to fool the guy into flying to the US to like, nail him for the leak of the Half-Life 2 beta. But then the police over in like wherever he was stopped him, which saved his like life, because he would have been in jail for a very long time in America. Tracing people just doesn't work because there's so many different like ways that people show up in like different places that unless they're doing it from their home connection, I don't think you can trace them there. It would be basically impossible because you'd have to go into the machine, access it, trace from there. Like it's not possible to follow every single jump. All the information is like wiped, and you need to gain access to like every single endpoint, which doesn't really work. At least not without further exploits, like zero-day exploits or like some kind. I'm assuming. But hey, who knows? Passive trace is a computer program running on a machine that attempts to detect hostile action and mount tracing action against another. Doing so various program. What? The theory be prevented by completing by using a self-induced crash at the exact time the ping arrives on hostile server. So if a passive trace is coming, I see. So if a passive trace is coming and we see a passive trace, the moment that it's going towards us, we have to crash the machine. But not just at the moment, it can also be beforehand. As long as it doesn't reach our machine, we have to say this is the final node. Almost to fool them. I see. Traces active. Okay, how about active traces? An active trace is an active tracking effort undertaken by an individual working against either a currently active connection or more commonly logs left on the server by a careless hacker. An active trace is untrackable and is generally done by attempting to breach security nodes, and any active trace can be prevented by wiping away a chain in the connection link, such as the pursuer has nothing to follow, and as such is recommended if an active trace to be mounted against an assailant is done as soon as possible. Can I go into this computer or no? Oh, to crack the education server, you need 5. Can I probe the email server? Crack that, you need 4. Okay, well, let's go into entropy. Hello, entropy. Alright, well, probe. Overload. Overload. Proxy's gone. And then we go SSH's crack, run the program, which is, it costs 180 megabytes of RAM. Jesus. Okay, then we do port hack. Now we're in. Then we get inducted into Entropy, the hacking group. Cool. Wow. Is this all that they had to do to perform the CrowdStroke attack? Oh boy, I can't believe it. Download this file to begin your induction test. Entropy will be contacting you soon. Sure. Logs. File copied. Wait. Yeah, it's on me. Okay. Bin. Zero curl. E-admins are lazy. No one ever remembers to clear out the bin folder too. It's a test service, Scrubs. It's designed for people to break in. At least tidy up. Bit, please read. Bit, if you are lurking, can you please come out of the shadows? I need to talk to you. Vapor won't get off my case saying something's wrong. She's sure something's going on. Let me know? Yeah, sure. Well, Bit's dead now. Vapor was in that other email that we read when they were talking to their boss, when they were trying to find some more information. So gold. Are you tired of quests that take up all of your time? Do you wish you could spend a long, happy life without the worry of money from mounts? Then look no further than Soul Gold, the ultimate farming service for Stormwind on... This is an ad for a World of Warcraft gold buying service. For a small fee, we will take care of your account and ensure that you have enough gold to buy all the items you ever want. Always a down payment or $29 USD. Your Stormwind online account details will give you more gold than you could ever imagine. Never do that. OP Stormwind. War Lai Bang. What? 400 Jin. Stormwind online. What? Need help. If you're here, chances are you know a thing or two about getting to places you don't belong. Those idiots over at Stormwind have totally ruined the balance of Shading 3 with the latest auction house patch. I've been a super fan since the original Shading was released in '96, and I say we stick it to them and bring that auction house down. Do you want in? Leave a text file in here, and I'll find you. How do you leave a text file? Actually, how do you leave that text file? Help 1, help 2. How do I make a file? Oh. How do you... Sure. No command CP. Okay, how do you copy a file without... So you can't just make a file. Touch? There's no touch command. You have to... That feels stupid. Wait, what? You have to copy the file, bring it back into the machine. What? Fuck it. I'm gonna take over Warlai Bang. Admins are pretty pissed at you, Slagfire. The Chinese contingency has been hammering the servers all night requesting gold. Warlai Bang. 400 Jin, Stormwind Online. Okay, well, fuck it. I guess that's just flavor text. I was hoping to join in the thing. I wanted to join in the revolution for Stormwind Online. Zero cool. Hack the planet.txt. You fools bow down to me. I got mad skills and you know it. Retort.txt. So when you know what retort means, let me start by saying you are nothing but a scrub. It took you all week to work out how to smash through that proxy. But you're probably 12 thinking you can hack the planet from your mom's 386. Good luck, kid. Move on and let the pros handle. This makes hacking seem like a lot cooler thing, but the truth is this basically never happens. This never happens. I'm gonna move Warlai Bang to thick thing on duty. .txt. Alright, now I need to replace this. So replace. Is it replace? Shit, help 1. How do you replace a file? Replace. There we go. Stick thing on duty. I am here to help. I am here to help. Please contact me at twitch.tv/vstickthing, and I will help take down whoever. I mean Storm Rage Entertainment, the creators of the hit MMO Stormwind Online. Am I stupid? Replace file name target replaces the target text. I want to replace everything. I want to replace everything. 400. Eat shit. Fuck you. Fuck this. Okay, well, close enough. Sure, such a cool hacker, man. Yeah. Oh god, oh god, oh god. What's this? So this was all me, yep. Just remove everything here. Remember, don't be sloppy. I have like a VPN actually. Well, no, sorry, not a VPN. I have a VPS running. That I thought about doing something fun as like a community experiment, like opening up to all of you, and then you guys doing whatever to it, kind of like a hacking game. But then I realized that I can't trust any of you because I'm afraid of what you'll put on that machine, and I'll be legally liable. So the idea was very quickly shot down in my mind because I don't know how to do it safely. Okay, I'm good, Mr. Bit. Mission incomplete. Oh, because you have to do it here. Confirmation mission. Reading stick thing. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating and passing the entry group entrance exam. While to an experienced hacker, it's a relatively trivial task. Surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. It's a bit like FizzBuzz, right? Not everyone can do it. Before we will be able to allow you to officially join the group, you must further confirm your abilities. A tabloid news service really taking a negative stance towards entropy, and we'd like to temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skill, we ask you to bring down the server's message board. If you can, leave the non-entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We do not wish to be needlessly disrupted. Yes. This is not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. We just want that program brought down. You want me to take them all out? Got it. I'm in. I need to go to the washroom. Give me 1 second. I didn't realize how complicated this game would be. But I'm also liking this game a lot more than, say, whatchamacallit, Uplink. With Uplink, there was a major problem with the game where, like, at some point, the story kind of just stopped or, like, fell apart, and you were mostly building towards, like, just a better and better machine, right? This is a much more story-focused one. Like, I can see this being a very interesting playthrough because you're really focused on figuring out what's going on and understanding what's, like, happening here. Versus what, versus what the other game was, which was really about just going in and doing whatever you, like, wanted to. And, like, growing in capabilities over time. Oh. I think I accidentally didn't save, and then okay. I will say it is annoying that you keep losing progress when you go and you redo certain bits of whatever. Settings, which is frustrating to say the least. But it's fine. It's easy for us to continue. But I really want to see this full game through, actually. I actually think this may be a game that we might actually tackle for a very long period of time, because I'm very curious to see how the story evolves here, right? I've always been a fan of, like, hacking stories, because they're very, very silly in the sense of, like, there's not really much about them. You're primarily... It's basically high-tech fantasy that makes us feel better about what we do for a living, even though the truth is what we do for a living is kind of not cool, right? It's not as cool as we would want it to be. And I think that's fun to, like, have in, like, a very innocent way of just wanting to explore the fantasy of what hacking could have been like if we had more godlike powers of being able to go through these things. So let's go inside here. Let's hack this place. I'm gonna do a shell on my machine. I'm gonna set up a trap. The moment that it goes through, I'll just do that. So, Entropy Group engaged in malicious hacking. Let's read this. Recent reports suggest the Internet Group Entropy has recently taken to sheltering, providing work for a notorious hacker. Whilst information cannot be confirmed yet, if it is, this group will be sure to face severe legal action in the near future. In the eyes of this reporter, this represents a clear act of betrayal towards a network that allows productive groups to thrive, and should be punished severely. Network. New Microsoft phone, as bad as you expected. This is a really topical game too, because again, 2015 wasn't a long time ago. It's only 9 years ago, right? And it's modern enough that a lot of what we know today hasn't really changed. Like, since 2015, the new advancements have been machine learning / AI stuff. Well, quote unquote AI stuff. as well as crypto and like, you know, the rise of like what is a cryptocurrency. I think around here was when like the first cryptocurrency purchase was like made. I'm pretty sure 2015. When did the Bitcoin pizza purchase? When was that made? Oh, that was in 2010. Okay, well this was like 5 years after the pizza. Either way, like Bitcoin really only started popping off during that like stupid gold rush craze in like I want to say 2018, I think, right? 2019, 2018, or was it 2022? I actually can't remember anymore. So despite those two major advancements, everything else is pretty much the exact same. And so this is like the perfect time to play this game because it's not so old and like aged that it almost falls out of believability, but also not so modern that you kind of see the flaws of it being like a fantasy game and like the way that it almost like it's the right amount of immersive without falling to the flaw of trying to be too topical, which is nice. It seems Microsoft just can't catch a break. Its new Waterfall phone, which our staff were fortunate enough to acquire from an non-benefactor, we found to have some pretty serious security flaws. Users of the phone can expect the same buggy lashing OS they've grown accustomed from the ubiquitous tech giants, but now with gaping security holes to boot. Any installed apps are able to easily gain unrestricted control of the phone, and a networking bug could lead to private data being sent unencrypted all over the net. Waterfall, Microsoft's fourth generation phone, is expected to launch 2 weeks from now. But with this discovery, experts say the launch may be delayed by up to a month. Watch the space for any future developments, sure. Suspicions arise over Entropy. Internet group Entropy has been renowned for some time. Tom Wilkins really hates this group, huh? As a reliable source of information on recent developments in the internet world. However, recent actions by the group is the shutdown of the public access terminal after the means of which they had been procuring this information was called into question, has arrived at suspicions of reporters and companies alike. Although the group has long been accredited in the openness of information, it has been doing so by any illegitimate means. Action must be taken. More news of the situation unfolds. This feels a lot like how JSTOR handled the founder of Reddit as well as the creator of what's that feed thing? I forget the name. Like handled their case and how they sort of like basically killed someone through legal pressure. It feels very similar, but like more towards like an anonymous group versus a single individual. Is your data at risk? Popular social network Friendhole was the latest victim of a malicious attacking group apparently bent on compromising all forms of social media. The group's identities and location is still remain a mystery to cyber police. Cyber police. There is no such thing as the cyber police. Well, kind of. You do have cyber arms of like various security agencies, like, you know, the NSA has their own like cyber arm. Canada has the CSIS, but they're not really busy doing stuff like this. Like they're really focused on dealing with the much larger, deeper crimes, like, I don't know, like transfer of like schematics of like, you know, how to build like a nuclear bomb or something, right? But the message is clear: nothing is safe. FaceSpace's CEO attempted today to reassure a nervous user base, explaining that FaceSpace's security is watertight. The only people who will have access to users' personal data as FaceSpace are them, those they choose to share it with, and FaceSpace's 12,000 trusted advertising partners. Trusted. New Opbol dongle patent will tantalize fanboys. What? Apple. Oh my god. Was this around like dongle time? Hardcore Opbol fangs, get your affairs in order and prepare your wallets. A new patent filed by technological golden child Opbol Computing today suggests the company could be moving into the home console market. The patents for an extensible dongle could be a component in new gaming systems. Experts say perhaps a controller or motion sensor. As of yet, only the design, a telescoping cylinder with rounded ends, has been granted patent status. But the sources say news on the device's functionality may only be a few days away. Watch this space. Like, what could this be a reference to? Rounded controller, rounded ends. VR? No, it's a Wii, right? I don't know. Probe it. Probe this son of a bitch. Alright, with a fuck. It's a proxy. Alright, overload. No way they trace me, right? I guess there's no way for me to tell yet. I can't see lines going everywhere. I like the references though. The whole dongle thing, the whole Apple dongle thing, sorry, wrong port. The whole like weird console markets where like people go into weird like motion controls with Nintendo. Nintendo had a lot of like weird experimental stuff. It's very, very interesting. How about I... Oh. Login. Sorry. Wrong one. Cancel. I need a port hack first. It's a very interestingly topical game. And I wonder how topical it would have been had I played it at that time, right? Because then it's like, okay, it's really topical. It was a my logs system. Nothing. Default boot module. /bot news. Huh. Listings. Config.sys. Config caution.txt. Config.sys in this folder is a critical system file. Do not delete it or rename it. Doing so will crash the board and bring the host program down. Changes to the config should be made only during scheduled outages to avoid this issue. I feel like that's a design flaw. Realistically, you should just load your program and the configuration into memory once. Keep it in memory, and then when you need to reload the configuration, you just restart the program with the configuration, or you have some way to update the running configuration. And it should be transparent versus just having it out there. I don't know. Closed. Listings. Here we go. I mean, anything with entropy, really. Can I do like this? I'm scared to do star entropy star. Like, is this smart enough? Is this smart enough to do exactly what I want? I'm gonna save here because I wanted to remove anything with the word entropy. Okay, well, it's not. And then suspicions. There we go. Do they mind if I troll? Like, can I troll a little or like no? What? Oh, I'm all the way in like message board. Okay. And then RM. There we go. Yeah. Again, I don't think most people would be doing this. To be fair, if this was what hacking was, it might be interesting. Like, if you do gain access, you could do this, and you do have to be careful about stuff. But the most fun part is before, trying to find a hole in whatever programs that they have running, and trying to connect through some weird 0-day thing that you might have. That to me seems like the most fun part of it all. I did it! Mom, I shit my pants. Huh? The tabloid news server. Okay, leave the and rest the server. Yeah, okay, I did that. Huh? Is there more? Am I controlling? Is your data at risk? No. Is this about entropy? No. Is this about entropy? No. This is not about entropy. This is not about entropy. What? You must further negative stance, temporarily disable. We ask that you bring down. I need to sneeze. Oh, my bad. Sorry. This is exactly what I do every time. I never read the instructions well, so I do something stupid. You must take down the message board. Leave the non-entropy related and the rest of the servers. So you need to remove that file. That one file specifically that gets rid of the... It's the config file. Yeah. Config.sys. Yeah. And yeah, okay, so I got rid of the entropy articles, and I got rid of the thing. Of the file. So now it won't boot anymore, so now it's good, right? Good to go. Welcome. Greetings, Stick Thing. Congratulations. Your timely execution of your first contract that proves your abilities. I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. Nice. As a small welcoming gift, you'll find the user details of the admin account to our asset server attached. Help yourself to any programs you might need and view our mantra. Yo! Once you're geared up, reply to this address and I'll arrange a true test of your abilities. And they gave me a new song. Sick. Oh, heck yeah. Rosebud. Where is Rosebud from again? Wasn't it like a movie? It was a movie, right? Citizen Kane. It was from Citizen Kane. That's a movie. Yeah. Nice. Cool. We'll log in. Don't remember. Sure. Admin. Rosebud. And yeah, let's view some items. Let's see what we have. We have FTP bounce and... Okay, well, you gave me nothing. You gave me nothing. Mantra. Our group is founded on 3 pillars, which we strive to follow in all things. 1. Strive for justice and righteousness in all things. 2. Create and share more than you destroy. 3. Never have an excuse not to improve. And 3. Will deny contracts that go against these pillars and remove agents that violate them. Huh. Backups. Why'd you back up FTP bounce? Huh? Why did you back up? There's no need to back up FTP bounce. Wait a minute. I don't have an FTP bounce, right? I don't have that. That's new. That is new. Who is gonna No one's gonna accidentally. Did players accidentally delete FTP bounce? Because you could accidentally soft lock yourself, right? Like if I do like this, and then I go in here, and then I also do like backup / FTP bounce. Like you could soft lock yourself forever. But there's no way players soft locked it themselves, right? There's like no way. Right? Cool. Okay, so thank you, Bit. I'm all done now. I love and miss you, Bit, so much. Welcome. Okay, cool. So we're in. Well, welcome. Excellent. I'd like to be the first to formally invite you to begin accepting entry contracts. Attached is the location of the group's secure contract database along with login credentials necessary to access it. You're free to accept and complete initial contracts at your leisure. I'll be in contact again to gauge your progress soon. Very cool. Once again, my password is Rosebud. I feel like you guys shouldn't be assigning the same password, everyone. Can I have like a different password or something, guys? I don't know if everyone's password is Rosebud. Here, I'm gonna log in here. I'm gonna log in as Bit. Password Rosebud. Failed. Well, I tried. We're gonna do a couple of these contracts, then we're gonna call it. It's been a while since we started playing, and it's getting late for me too. But this game is really good. Again, Uplink was very, very freeform in the sense of like you had to build your machine, and you kind of had a story, but at some point it kind of became about like making a decent amount of cash in order to upgrade your machine and like go through. Like it kind of lost its like purpose at like some point. Whereas this feels much more story focused. Like this one is like you're really focused on the story and like what's like going on, right? However, I will say the ability to change somebody's like profile in like Uplink was funny, and I hope that we can make people cucks in this game too. So let's see, point clicker. A well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server deleted to regain productivity. What? The famous counter hack. We also got news of a company hiring less well-meaning hackers to retrieve some sensitive data from a rival corporation for exploitative purposes. In the interest of dissuading companies from using the hacker community in such ways in the future, we're going to ensure that the transaction doesn't go smoothly. Yes. Back to school. High schools contacted us with concerns about the IT department accessing private student data. Likely on the request of one of the students' parents, but we can't say for sure. Don't want anything deleted, but we want to discreetly find their IT staff's private passwords so we can investigate them themselves. XC project. What? A bit of a strange request. Someone exceptionally well-funded asked for some help in investigating a coworker's tablet to see if it's being used for personal matters at work. A cursory poke around the system made it look like they were obsessed with aliens. Yo! Might be really dedicated roleplay or a group of aliens. I accept aliens. Hello there, Internet Investigations. Hello, civilian. The XC project has needed your assistance. While strictly acquired an internal matter, it's something I personally investigated, as I've held suspicions on it for some time. I believe one of the prominent research leads on a science team here may be being less productive than she could be. I'd like an outside operative to investigate her tablet and see if anything's out of place or not work-related. Yeah, aliens. All right, here we go. Our servers use a centralized data storage system that mirrors files by an ID code. I'd like you to investigate the system and reply to me with the code of any file you think might be worth investigating. The files that we're after should have their ID marked at the top, like this. XE project ID number, where one is at, yeah, where we're at. Okay, cool. Attached is a direct link to the tablet in question. Wait, what? Wait. Mirrors files by an ID code. Oh, so the file itself has the ID. I thought the ID was the user who owned that file. But ownership doesn't really matter. They just pull down files by ID and everyone has access here because it's a shared server. Interesting. Okay, cool. I got you, man. I like this. Now, like, I think the missions here are very interesting. Aliens, why is she interested in like aliens? You know what I mean? Like, let's find out why she's interested in like aliens. I'm curious to see how complex these missions get. And also, when we're done, when we do finish this in the future at some point, eventually, I swear to God, we actually will. We're gonna play through this whole game eventually. What we can eventually do is we can also go through and do the custom campaigns that people have like made. Because again, this game still has game jams even today, where people create very complex custom levels even today in 2024. And so I'm very curious to see what people come up with. Like, how much more complex has this game gotten? What FTP? I want to try FTP bounce 21 too. Let's try both. Surprisingly, too, this game is very interestingly. You don't need to care about whatchamacallit, the performance of your machine yet. Like, I don't know how to increase the RAM, like any of the aspects of my machine yet. And I'm very curious of when that becomes useful. Or even if that will even come into play at some point. I don't even know if it will. It may be that we never will be able to. What? Laser rifle, Mike 2, that spec. Laser rifle. XC project. Our recent research. Okay, wait, what do you want me to do again? Okay, so it's okay. So they believe that the less thing. Any file you think might be worth investigating, while strictly a quiet matter. How do I know what's worth investigating? I guess the aliens. All right. Laser rifle. Our recent research into the enhanced optics found the alien devices was extremely successful. Are these aliens real? And the initial efforts to apply the technology in our own weapon systems is extremely promising. Is this real? Well, not real, but like, this game has aliens? Sick! The Mark II laser rifle has disregarded our initial attempts to make a rifle capable of endless sustained fire while power lasts due to overheating issues. The Mark II rifle requires a dissipation of heat after sustained firing, emulating the reloading of traditional ballistic weapons. While not ideal, conceding this has created a significantly more accurate and deadly weapon than our earlier efforts, and should be something of a flat upgrade in all respects from our current rifles. Though the materials... Wait, this is just XCOM. XC project. The XCOM project. While not ideal, considering this has created a significantly more accurate and deadly weapon than earlier efforts. Though the materials required to fabricate the rifles are not extremely expensive, say the need for some recovered alloys, our current manufacturing techniques will require many attempts to produce a focusing lens of the appropriate clarity and stability, a system we have not yet perfected. Because of this, the rifles will require the manufacture of approximately 100 lensing systems to lock into making one of sufficiently high quality. A problem seen in current photography lens manufacturing, which is also very true. Well, I don't know if it's still true anymore with the advent of like very precise laser cutting, but it used to be that you would make something, it wasn't accurate enough, so they would have to smash the whole thing because it was a very, very complex process. I think now there's a lot less variability to it because of the way that we can like laser cut things to basically perfection, but I don't really know. With the addition of more engineers, we'll be able to spare personnel to specialize in these areas and reduce this problem, reducing the cost of fabrication. Schematics for fabrication are available on the Essential Engineering Service 1300. There's a file here. 1300. Schematics for fabrication are available on the Essential Engineering Service 1300. And it mirrors over things. So that's me, I'm inside. It mirrors things over as we find it. Can I mirror things to myself too? I'm assuming it's not that complex. Personal. Penetrator Mark 1. Schematics reference data. Here we go. So 4991. I need to make a note. Add note. XC project. I need to sneeze. Clear. XC project. Project. ID 4991. So we have this. It's not really the schematics, but maybe this is a schematics for a similar thing. Codename Gaping Dragon. This Illyrium-powered device is capable of extending and retracting an extremely durable alloy rod up to 2 feet at a rate of 200 oscillations per second for a virtually unlimited duration without the need for additional... Chat, listen to this very carefully. This powered device is capable of extending and retracting an extremely durable rod up to 2 feet at a rate of 200 oscillations per second. It's an alien anal probe. It's, you know how like people in the UFOs, for some reason every UFO story has this, right? Every UFO story has this idea of like being anally probed by like an alien, and I don't know why it happens. A very famous one. Well, there are many of them. There's one where these two people, totally unrelated, they had no clue, saw like a bunch of like aliens, and like they themselves were kidnapped by the aliens, and they were both able to say their own story that lined up with each other about these aliens, despite the two never having had any contact, never having ever known each other. And they both mentioned the anal probing. Every single person gets anally probed by aliens. I don't know why, but we found the tool that they use it. No wonder it hurts. 200 oscillations per second. You can't even finger yourself that fast, right? You can't go that fast. It's physically impossible to do 200 times a second. Your asshole would just be ground beef. The cutting-edge power source will allow for previously unobtainable operating times and intensities. Careful attention and processing should be paid to the outer bracket on the arm, which allow the attachment of a number of different heads and needs to provide a secure fit. Note also that the rod needs to be detachable, as described in Note A12. This device should allow us to improve research efficiently greatly and should be a top priority. The requisite schematics have been sent to Dr. Shen for fabrication immediately. She could also just want to be fabricating this because she needs a new replacement for her Hitachi magic wand. Because her legs must be so sore, right? I mean, listen guys, you might be really sore and you might need a new Hitachi magic wand. Yeah. Let's save that. So, penetrator. Let's save that for later. I'm gonna need to make this later. Oh boy. Flightcomputers.rep. Huh? The Alien Flight Computer was an extremely interesting research piece. Without the specialized research team members that found a way to decipher the alien data systems, we would have made extremely little progress. While we are still in the dark about many of the executable and programmatic operations of the computer, we deciphered much of the data and managed to recover some images and audio from the device. Though the language used in what we presumably be textual files is still out of our reach. Textural. Is it textural? Is that the word? Textural. Wow. Wait, how it feels by touch. Wait, it's a touch thing. I thought textural was like a text thing, like a text file. But it's a touch file. It's a textural. It's like a physical file. It's like Braille. Cool. Oh, well, I guess it is like video images. Yeah, they did mention that. Video and like audio. Much of the data implies that the computer specializes in extremely long-range navigation, functional both in planetary ranges and in galactic scales. It also includes some confusing information on extremely high-speed collision avoidance. While the craft seems unconcerned with smaller particles, such as asteroids, it is intent to avoid planetary masses while traveling. It gives us many clues towards the nature of their faster-than-light propulsion technology that will require further research. In addition to this, we found some surprising images on the device. What initially appeared to be anatomical and medical information about the crew of the craft was re-evaluated to be a form of alien pornography. Though there are no visible reproductive organs, the sectoid species appears to have a fascination with the neck, the underside of the jaw, for reasons we cannot yet understand. Though not concrete information, our troops may wish to consider this a weak point, though it may be difficult to target in the heat of battle. So, okay, so we need to add these to the list here. XC project ID number 1938. I'm pretty sure the reason why this is impersonal is because this is her sex toy. Like this is her Hitachi wand, right? It makes sense. All of these need to be sent back. Alien porn. By the way, this schematic, this is probably like an image. It would be so funny because you can theoretically craft an image file as long as you do the headers correctly of the file and just dump in a bunch of data. And you should come out with an image file as long as you craft it correctly. It'd be so funny if this was an image of a Hitachi wand just dumped as like a bunch of binary numbers that you can then reconstruct so long as the headers are correct for like say a JPEG or like something. I'm assuming not though. It was 4991. We also got 1299. I guess 1300 will also be good too. I suppose. The working project Xenogenetics 2133. The recovered species are extremely similar, not just in appearance but in genetic makeup. My initial interpretation that they were clones may have been inaccurate. While the DNA between the entities is identical, perhaps this is a trait common to the species. Individual differences are purely mental. Nervous systems between the species are extremely similar to those found in terrestrial mammals, including humans. What does this say about our own origins? Is this a universal constant? Why? No detected species appear to have any form of smell, though the visual senses appear very similar to those found in some insects, though much more developed. Facial opening in the nose region appear to be used as closely a form of taste, though it serves practically the same function. This is scary if you think about it. Imagine you were like hired to hack something, and you hacked into like a government computer, right? Imagine you were hired to hack by the government, and you went into a place like this, and you found information about aliens and different guns and stuff like that. You're going to be disappeared very, very soon, I would think. And that's scary to me. I would be terrified of what's going on here. Anyways, let's reply. So, her sex toy. I say we let her keep the sex toy. I say we let her keep the sex toy, chat. Listen, if she wants to, go at it, like, who are we to say no, right? A man uses their hand and it's a-okay. A woman wants to use an advanced Hitachi magic wand and all of a sudden it's like not like fine. I think that's a double standard. I think she should be allowed to keep her sex toy. We won't report it. We will simply leave it as, and we'll just pretend like we don't know, okay? Also, I download the file, so if anything, I can contact her to make it for me after. Let's go. Excellent work, civilian. You didn't leave anything to chance and it paid off. This all looks in order. He said the sort of files I was hoping we'd see worked on. Hopefully, the team's diligence in pursuing these projects will give us an edge in future engagements. Oh yes, it will definitely give you the edge. Some might say your team will be busy edging the entire time, actually. Thank you, Bradfords. Appreciate it. Contract successful. The client of your recent contract reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further contracts from the contract database. My current ranking is 80 of 100. Nice. That doctor better thank me because I've just given them the ability to like pound their pussy into paste. I'm gonna pound my pussy into paste with this alien protruding with this alien protruder. What's wrong with me? Realistically, she could turn that into a weapon, right? 200 oscillations a second. It can shoot a rod to 2 feet. You could pound someone into like human paste. Presumably, if the motor is strong enough, you could absolutely turn someone into like ground beef. It's actually a very dangerous weapon. But for some reason, I just want it. Also, how do I make use of this server.sys file? I want to make use of this server.sys file. If I delete this, if I rm x server.sys, and then I mv the le into x server.sys, there we go. I have a new server system. I don't know what that does, but now my home computer should now be another computer, right? Like interface wise. No, that was useless actually. Wait, what? I have 2 entropy induction test files. What? No, that's disgusting. Yeah. And then also that one. Thanks. Save the penetrator. Tax. Why is it always double files? Because I probably stopped the send too soon. I probably kill it too early. Stash and miscellaneous. Okay, I'm gonna move crazy computer. Okay, MV crazy computer into miscellaneous. MV data 240 into misc. Fuck. Son of a bitch. MV misc 1 into data. What was it called? Was it data 240? Shit. Okay, well that renames things. MV misc into crazy computer.txt. How do you... Son of a bitch. I'm already in the induction server, it's fine. How do I move these files? I don't know how to move files. File or destination? Oh, you have to include the... Okay, fine. Whatever. MV data 240 into misc. I don't have to do slash, right? That'd be stupid. Slash misc slash data 240. Invalid path. Suck my. There we go. Penetrator. Okay, well, I don't have to type this all out. Penetrator Monica 1.spec into misc slash Hitachi Magic Wand V2 dot spec. Oh yeah. What? What? Give me file not found. It's right there. Oh, I'm inside misc. Oops. Son of a. There we go. Penetrator. God damn it. Okay, well, MV penetrator into Hitachi Magic Wand V2. That's perfect. All right. I'm gonna sell that to Hitachi in a couple of years, make bank, and retire as a hacker. That is perfect. That's huge. Lincoln Park num.exe. That's what this feels like. Yeah, it's just a constant loop. Tax return 002.tax. And then what's in notes actually? What's inside notes? Nothing. What? I'm sorry. That was a weird file. Sure. Okay, there's literally nothing in there. Well, we have some good files now. Some very good stuff. I think we're on the good roll here. I think we do one more contract and then we call it. Because I can see this game being very, very fun to go through, but it's unfortunate that we started this so late in the day. We will finish this game at some point though, but we have a lot of strong long-term narrative games and text games that we have to go through that it's going to cause my voice to like die. But I can see this being immediately a much better experience than say Uplink was. Again, not to say that Uplink was a bad, but like this is a much more fully featured experience in terms of like the linear storytelling and like what you do and like the interesting scenarios that you find yourself in. It feels like it's building like a whole universe, a universe full of interesting missions that you do, where it's not just a bunch of like quote unquote radiant missions or like repeating side quests where you do a job, get some money, do a job, get some money, and it's like the same job where you update someone's educational records over and over and over again, right? Like that's fun and all, but this has more meat to its bones, a lot more meat. It's not the same meal over and over and over. We just did a quest about alien sex stories. Now we're gonna do a quest about school harvesters. What? The client has noticed a rival company getting ahead by illegally harvesting client data and selling the information to advertising firms. No. Loose ends. Hackers stole valuable company data they've been taken care of, but what they stole needs to still be removed. We'll do point clicker. I want to help this guy get data removed from a game server so that he can start working again. Hey, can you please delete my my RuneScape account? Thanks. Mensk. Like Arcturus Mensk from StarCraft? Or is there a different Mensk that's like more famous? Greetings, civilian. I've been put in a dire predicament here. And unfortunately, no one in my incompetent office of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. It has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as distasteful as that is to me. Informants have assured me this line is secure, so I'll be brief. I invested the game Point Clicker, and wish to prove my clear dominance over it again, yet there is no reset button. I'll need you to enter their server and delete my save file so that I may crush it once more. My username is Mensk. Feel free to bask in the glory of my current achievement before resetting. Thanks, bro. Dismissed. Can I play the game? Wait. Click me. Oh my god. The hard days of manual button clicking labor seem endless, but the future is in sight. Oh my god, not again. No. We can't play 2 clicker games in one day. We literally cannot. The investment is returned. You finally turn a profit. It's happening. Yeah, it's happening. Pointerellion. What? Oh. Yeah, V2. We have V2 now. Sick. Look at the money flowing. Look at the money flowing, chat. We're so rich. Oh, this is a dangerous game. This is a dangerous game. This is a dangerous clicking game. This is a very... I wonder if you could do this without overloading your, like, thing. Like, your game. Like, could you do a fully file system-based clicking game, right? There are long days of labor to gather the initial 12 points or a fast-fading memory. Could you do a file system-based game that's purely about clicking? I wonder if you could. That'd be a very interesting experiment. Not that I want to do that, but points per second, 10. How much do I need for the points Aurelian? Nice. Oh my god, look at that, chat. Look at that power. I need to stop this. Probe. This is dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Okay, cool. SSH crack, 22. FTP crack, 21. Wow, there's an SQL server. So cool. I love how people like present SQL servers as like this thing that you need to crack in like this way. It's just fascinating to me. It's like the best way to represent it, right? Of like the idea of hacking through things. It's just funny how like almost comical it is. How unrealistic it like feels like. Because you doing that just gets you access to like a database, which is useful, but what do you do? Important. Readme, don't crash. Never delete or rename config that is system critical. Removing it causes instant crash. Do not delete that. We need to play this game. New folder. What? IRC log. He was dressed as a big fucking devil, like huge costume, 8-foot lizard wings, giant horns on the head, at some anime con in California. They were double booked with a Southern Baptist group in the same hotel. He's riding the elevator down to the con space. Doors open, little old Baptist woman standing there. He just says, "Going down," in his best evil voice. Data 2, well, what is this? Okay, SCP, Data 211. I'm gonna save all of these. These are very important. Vehicle types. What? You know what's a good vehicle type actually? Append vehicle types. Your mom 69. That's the best vehicle type I can think of. The your mom. Fuck, I messed up. Replace vehicle types. Your mom 69 with your mom number 69. There we go. Perfect. That's the best vehicle type. Oh boy, I'm a real hacker now. Do it. We do it for the lols. It's all capital. I didn't realize. Your mom. Good. New cars. Do you want to drive an Audi S4 Avanti? Do you want to drive a Bentley Motors Continental GP? Or maybe you're into the GM Impala? Well, look no further. There's something even cheaper than all of that. Your mom 69. Philosophy thesis. Student 225243. What? Philosophy 4044 honors stream. Period 2 major thesis. For centuries, a man has searched for the answers to life's great questions. Who are we? Where do we come from? Is there a God? Are children actually small? Or just so repulsive and irritating that they appear small due to being kept at a great distance? That's a very good question to ask. Some of these questions may never have answers, but I believe the answer to the last and almost most vital question is finally within humanity's grasp. I propose an answer, once and for all, to this greatest of conundrums. This mystery within an enigma, I humbly submit to you, dear reader, that the answer is neither of these. In fact, children are distortions within the fabric of space-time created by four-dimensional beings to frustrate and marginally inconvenience humans. A cosmic illusion on the grandest of scales. So true, King or Queen. You know Northern Lion played this game, right? Like, I can go to Northern Lion's channel right now because he's listed in the YouTuber's page, right? When did Northern Lion play this game? Northern Lion Hacknet. Fuck, I don't know if he like saved the like VOD. Northern Lion Hacknet. Maybe he didn't play it. I don't know. Maybe he never played it. I was gonna say, did he read that line and then have this opinion of like children then, and then did it change after he had his like daughter? Because he's the only one on that list that still makes gaming videos. Sadly. The first piece of puzzle is that the origin of children can be found in the place we least expect. That almost equally mystifying entities known as parents or child sympathizers. Indeed, this strange but quasi-human creatures, loathed and pitied by most, can occasionally be coaxed into revealing some of the secrets of the child. Recent research papers, such as Hoop and Milhouse's famous How is Babby Formed, have shown evidence which suggests that the mother, the female parent, must do weigh and stain the child until it gains the ability to fright the back. It is now obvious that doing weigh and stain it's the fucking meme. Oh, it's the fucking meme. How is Babby formed? How girl get pregnant? My god. So stupid. Actually, so stupid. Predatory signals, olfactory signals of irritation to fret back. Well, the evidence for the what if children seems okay. Whatever. Log bin sys. Default boot module. Point clicker. Wants me to remove a save. Who's this guy save? Wait, where's my save? You know what? Okay, rmstickthing.psave. mvmenx.psave into stickthing.psav. Nice. We've just done it both. So we solved his problem of playing the game too much, and we've also given us the ability to win the game immediately. I'm a genius. So now we go into log, and we just delete all the logs. Maybe I delete everyone else's save except for mine, right? Maybe that's what I do. Is that mean? It's not mean. Is it mean? I don't know what's mean. Whitewash. Dango for life. Sal. Styles. Tallycraft. Jago. TT Pone. TJ10. Dark Crusader. That's a very edgy name. Star Sammy. Schmegma. Oh, sorry, Schmeg. I just added I added the Schmegma. Anyways, we're good. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go see my score now. Let's go play the game. Point clicker, chat. I have a bajillion points. I broke the game. I can't buy the upgrades. Or rather, there's no need to. I've got them all actually. I'm done. Points per second is massive. Holy moly. Anyways, you're free now, Mensk. You're free now. Thanks for the points, bitch. Congratulations. The client of your recent content has reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept. Your current ranking is 60 out of 100. One more. This is very entertaining. One more. We'll do back to school, because I'm curious about what they're stealing in terms of private data. What's the private data that they're stealing from the student? Like, what does that mean? It's not what I think it is, right? It's not like nasty, is it? Agent. Middleburg High School's administration department is looking for a means of quietly gaining their IT staff's admin password, so they can perform an investigation as to what data they're keeping on their students. While inside, should preserve all data you may find. Data the way you find it. Any tampering could mess with their judgment. For your part in this, you need to break in, clear tracks, and reply to this with a password to the server. We'll take care of contacting the school and sending the details over, sure. Middleburg IT High School office. Sure. What are you doing to these students, huh? What are you doing to these high school students, huh? You freaks? Sick fucks? Which one's faster? I guess SSH crack. Which program's faster, actually? But also, I have wondered about this. Because theoretically, right? If you roll out those machines, you know a lot about your students. And those things have crazy monitoring programs. I was in a school that had this actually back in high school, a decade ago. And what they did was they have a bunch of monitoring software on it that also tracks your webcam. People would put tape over the webcam because why the fuck would you want to be seen, right? I wonder if that still happens. And I wonder if they've ever been able to get rid of that stance, because it feels very strange, to say the least, to be tracked in that way. People not to trust. Hey dude, where can I pick up some herb? A guy at Lacey's gave me your deets. Yeah dude, what are you chasing? Sweet, how much for an ounce? 145. Man, done deal. Where you want to meet? So we have a deal, 145 for an ounce of primo weed? Yeah man, done. Cool, I've got your IP address, so I'll just swing by. Wait, how do you know that? Being a cop has its perks. Shit, mom is gonna kill me. What? MH staff. Student top search history. Google, boobs, boob, sex, side boob, porn, how to disable porn filter, things that get past porn filter, Civil War painting, GTA twerking, what is twerking, twerking techniques, that one topless chick in that French war painting, sports ball. Now the meta is you go on YouTube and you search on try-on hauls, as well as breastfeeding tutorials. Not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. You go to YouTube, you search breastfeeding tutorial and try-on hauls. That's all the material that you need now. It's way easier now. Announcements.txt regarding the announcements of internet proxy server outages. Well, some of your session buddy doesn't know what the proxy server going down means. Slowly some students do. You know, the announced outage of it last night. Apparently some students worked out that while the internet was still active, the search for it wasn't. In the space of the 20-minute outage, downloaded a total of 22 terabytes of pornography onto the school servers and various homeroom PCs. Holy fuck. Obviously, we'd like to prevent this happening again via more secure means, but at the very least, maybe don't announce it to them next time. Thanks, administration. 22 terabytes of porn. Holy shit. That's a lot of porn. EW memo. Everything about security. Yeah, nah. Bit, Mbit. And I think all these upgrades are just gonna be a goddamn hassle to put in and work with and stuff. But check out, easy solution. We just make the IT password. So sorry. I exactly, just 7 stars. That's literally the password, just stars. Who's gonna guess that? No one. Even if someone hacks it, still looks protected. Literally unbreakable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 stars. Cool. What about private student emails? Mail to text. If a student ever sends me an appreciative email, I will store it here. God, I'm so alone. Notepad.exe, you're the only one that understands me. I don't have a notepad.exe, right? Okay, these people are weird. Let's get out of here. We have the password. I guess the only thing that's really strange is that cop. Somebody's pretending to be a cop, which is like the dude, which is strange. I guess a little trolling is like, you know, interesting, but at the same time it's like, that's like strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the password. Yo. Okay, really? Wow. I don't know if the guy's a genius or an idiot. Probably a bit of both. Damn. I mean, I only checked it myself because the verification said it was working, you know, and I wanted to test that. Huh. This is going to be a confusing reply to the school admin, sir. Working your end, putting it through now. I'm getting a bunch of emails. Why? Contract successful. Rank 40. EOS device scanning. A new contract's coming that's required us to pick out some new tech. As you're online now, it'd be convenient for us if you could accept this one and test it out for us as your next job. The contract requires access to a target's phone, an EOS device. We contact specialists in this field and gain access to the tools we need for the job, but that largely untested assets, so keep that in mind. Be forwarded the information on our tools from our contact shortly. Check this email first. Once you have access to the phone, you're looking to find a password to the owner's email account, one which we know he has synced to the device. Reply with that password and we'll take care of the rest, sure. Hey entropy peeps. So EOS device scan is uploaded to your asset server. Should run as a pretty standard connection target exe, yes. It needs to read a bunch of files in the system folder to get info on the devices synced to the target computer. It needs admin access on the target machine to start running. Once it's going, it should be fine if you lose it or disconnect it. Oh, so you can just leave it there. Okay, cool. Basically, it works by checking through the backups made when the device syncs to a computer, and pretends to do a new wireless sync to the device, and uses an exploit in that to open an SSH port, etc, etc. Here's the trick. Because EOS users don't get access to terminal on their own device, all the admin passwords are the same across the entire product range. It's Alpine. No need to thank me. Probably just save you a million years or something. I'll be expecting the payment we agreed on as soon as this upload is finished. Yeah, sure. Get admin access. Yeah, sure. Log in with the admin. Yeah, Alpine. Yeah, sure. Run EOS device scanner. Search for paired devices, and then we connect to the revealed computer. Sorry, I keep hitting it. Then we go inside. Okay, gotcha. Easy. This is the last one. I swear. I'm just so curious about this. Last one. Tools. Sorry, not probe. Sorry. I'm already in the system. I don't actually need this. Wait, sorry. This is the government. Oh fuck. This is the government. Oh fuck. This is area 50. We're in area 51. The wrong place. Sorry, wrong place. Oh jeez. Oh heck. You are now accessing area 51. What? Hey, you know what sucks? Vacuum. So you know what sucks in a metaphorical sense. Hey, you know what just isn't cool? Lava. Huh? How do you make that inverted B? Wait, never mind. What? I've never been in this place. Config caution. I've never been inside the entropy contract place. Huh. Code equal. Ascendant technologies. Target task track. E4 contract reg. I wonder if you can modify these to like do stuff. It'd be interesting if you could modify it to go to the very end of the game or something. Where is your asset? Here we go. Wrong place. My bad. We get this. Here we go. Yeah. SCP, EOS device scan. Yeah. Give me that shit. Leave it to me, buddy. I'll hack this guy shit. Jason's PowerBook Plus. Let's probe him. With the Hitachi Magic Wand Mark II. FTP 21. I have a trap too. So my shell trap should be keeping us safe. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Again, this is very surprisingly fun. Again, it fulfills the fantasy well, right? Like the hacking fantasy is really just like this. Bitburner, uplink this. They all have that same kind of vibe where it's like you're just really doing a bunch of like nonsense commands to do certain things. But the real joy of these games is the storyline that it creates and the ability for you to like traverse into these like weird segments of this world that they're creating. Because hacking is about gaining access to something. You're not just gaining access for the lols. I mean, you could, but that's boring. It's nice to gain access to like find things too. Like Kelly. Need anything on the way home? Why do you even bother asking? Oh, come on. I thought we were done with all this. Done what? It's useless fighting over nothing. You're never home, and when you are, you don't ever bother to talk to me. Well, maybe you should try and appreciate them working my ass with the pair of so you can finally get out of here. What do you do all day? Don't just around on me. You know, I've been looking for a job. At least I try to understand what's going on in life. You don't even ask about mine. Whatever. See, don't be like that asshole. Your partner is trying your best. They're our best too, okay? LMAO.txt. How's the weekend? Great until they kicked me out of laundry. Rafflecopter. You're kicked out of that hellhole. What did you do? Well, apparently I was pretty smashed and the guy's copy falling over. LOL. So as they were shoving me outside, I protested that I'm not even that drunk, guys. See the vomit all over one of the guards. I found about 30 people lying outside. Holy shit. LMAO 2.0. What's going on, mate? Why? Is the developer of this game also British? Because the developer of Uplink was also British, and then they made Prison Simulator, or like Prison Break Simulator, or Prison Escape something. I don't know. Not entirely sure. Where the hell are you? Woke up without a shirt, hidden inside a shrub. We were looking for you for hours. Let's say you were pinging on E and chasing after the ice cream truck. Molly. You have an ice cream truck in this town? No, but you thought we did last time. I'm getting too old for this. RC log. There are 10 types of people in the world. Those who understand binary and those who don't. There's only 2 types of people. Cow. Stupid. Hey baby, what's up? Nothing. So want me to come over today so we can fuck? Wait, did you want to speak to my daughter? Yes, Mrs. Miller. Now talking in the Christian channel. Word of God. Welcome obtuse to Christian. I am BibleBot. From info type message. Word of God. !info. KJV number 2221. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and went with the princes of Moab. Sage Rider set to mode plus a B. Banned. In IC, if you set the mode to plus B means that you're banned. Word of God was kicked. Please don't swear. I know I'm never going to be able to come back to the channel again after this, but damn was it worth it to see that. I want to fuck Michelle so bad. And then his sister can come and join us too. Turno, your mom reads the quotes on bash.org. I'll fucking kill you. Your mom does work for the church. She hears what you just said. She's pretty angry, right? Dude, you have no fucking clue. Don't seriously be ruining my life. Hey, don't worry. I won't post it. Hey, dude. Private message. I'm gonna post something. Will you post it on bash.org? The tunnel thing? How you fucking bastards. Mom's gonna kill him. Drag to the church. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're gonna come close. You're gonna post it, are you? Please don't. Blah, blah. You're gonna post it. You give a point. We're on our way back for Prague in the NYC over the weekend. It was like Sunday afternoon we're headed back. We're cruising. Flew past a trooper. Trooper lights up, siren blasting, chasing down the highway. We're both like, we should stop. There's no way he can catch up to us. We decided to be good and stop. Cop catches to us. Comes out gun drawn, pissed as hell. Walks up the side of the car and goes, son, can I see your pilot license? Jason pulls out his fucking pilot's license. Cop's jaw hits the fucking ground. Most of the fights I've ever seen. In his practically a whimper, he goes, get the fuck out of here. No ticket. Too embarrassed, apparently. Man, people in ISE were really boring, actually. Maybe the thing about people in ISE is that they think that they're really, really cool, like saying all these like different stories. But actually, it's really, really boring. Anyways, we'll scan, and we'll go in, and the password is just... Fuck, what was the password? Oh, fuck, I need to read the email again. I'm stupid. Please scan faster. Ah, connection. Found it. Okay, cool. What was the email again? What was the password? Sorry. Password is Alpine. Admin Alpine. There we go. Cool. So what are we doing here? What are we doing again? Home. EOS. Apps. Ghost. Ultra-Violence Crusher. App.pkg. Save. Chaotic Good Mermaids Kidnapped. Flowers Kidnapped. Outlawed Urns Rescued. What? Skate Point 8. Evil Flowers Bought. Mecha Crusher. Paid Ruined Witness. Weapons stolen from Extreme Booty. That's a game that you find in itch.io on the adult section. Yeah, that's gold. Kanye West tweets taken. I mean, that didn't age well. Cool. Okay, so upload finished. Okay, because these read a bunch of files. New contract. The contract requires access to a target's phone. Looking for the password to the owner's email account. So I need the password to the email. Gotcha. Leave it to me, boss. Anything else on here that's weird? Notes. Pork buns and tortillas. What? Man who never eat pork bun, never a real man. 1.5 tablespoons of caster sugar. 250 milliliters of warm water. 1.5 teaspoons of yeast. Teaspoons of veg oil. 400... Where's the meat? I'm sorry, where's the pork bun? Where's the pork? You don't even have like a recipe for the pork. Alright? Let me fix this recipe. Pork buns.txt. Pull out your meat and beat it before stuffing it into the bun. Tortillas. Mix powders and work lard in. Add water and make dough. I've never made a tortilla, so I'm going to assume that this is fine. Mail. System. Core.sys. Runtime.bin. Huh. Notes. Mail. JJ Stacks. At jmail.com.act. I can actually enter his email account because we have access to the Gmail thing. So I can actually enter this. Add notes. jjstacks at gmail.com. And then add notes. Tintin7. Cool. I'm gonna go and enter his email account. Read his email. Because why not? We have everything that we need anyways for the contract. The final contract. Again, very interesting game. I really, really enjoy what this game is doing. It executes very well on that formula set up by Uplink. And the storyline and the stuff that the amount of detail that they put into these like weird lore bits is like fascinating. There's a lot actually. It's not just a simple game where you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. So jjstacks at gmail.com. Tintin7. jjstacks. Sorry, retry. jjstacks. Tin7. Yo, junk. Horse expanding Rolex Corp. I am but a humble Nigerian prince who was crippled by the instability of my country and require a transfer of 5,000 United States dollars in order to rid my country of the scourge of the muscle beasts which roam our plains and ravage our villagers. The muscle beasts. Yours in Jigis. Nigerian prince. Nigerian prince. Nigerian prince. What if it's a real prince though? Reply. No problem, sir. I will get you the money ASAP. We will rid Nigeria of the wildebeests. Was it the wildebeests? And bring back stability to the land. Long live your reign. May it be ever peaceful. Chat, thank God I'm not a malicious hacker. Thank God I don't have the patience to do this or the skills to want to go into someone's email. I would be an absolute monster. Aww. LOL. You think I'm just give you them? No way, mate. Let me think about it. I'm fine not knowing to be honest, but you've done it now. What? What if I just give them the recipes? Wait, chat. Let's give them the recipes. Let's get the recipes over. Watch this. We're going to steal some recipes, okay? Add notes. 1.5 tablespoon. PBSPN. Caster sugar. No command, add notes. I mean, this is a pork bun. So 250. Add note. 250 ml. Warm water. 1.5 teaspoon yeast. Add note. Tablespoon of veg oil. Add note. 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. Add note. 400 g flour. Add note. Sugar plus water into a bowl. Dissolve. Add yeast. Cover. And wait 10 min. I wonder if it actually gives you an achievement for doing this. Because it would be funny to give someone the recipe. Sift in rest of stuff. Mix plus knead into smooth stretchy dough. Cover with towel 1 hour. Add note. Split into balls. Add filling if you want. Steam for 20 minutes. Then pull your meat and beat it before stuffing it into the bun. Alright, cool. It's good. If I had these skills, I would be a menace. Genuinely, I don't think people would be safe. It would be hell on earth. Okay, we'll retry again. JJ Stacks Tin 7. There we go. Alright, here's your recipe, buddy. 1.5 tablespoon caster sugar. 250 milliliters of warm water. 1.5 teaspoons of yeast. Tablespoon of vegetable oil. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 400 grams of flour. Why they spell flour? Oh, because they misspelled flour. They have no spelling skill. It's just like a child. Into a bowl. Dissolve. Add yeast. Cover and wait 10 mins. Sift in rest of stuff. Mix plus knead into smooth, stretchy dough. Cover with towel 1 hour. I fucked it up, it's fine. Split into balls. Add filling if you want. Steam for 20 minutes. Suck me off the next time you see me as payment for this delicious pork bun recipe. Oh, what a waste of time. It didn't work at all. A disaster. Well, that was fun while it lasted. We send the email. I have your stuff. We'll send the password. Or do I send it to you? Wait, do I send it to you? Would you have access? Okay, when would you know? Reply. Okay, here we go. Tin 7. Tin 7. Done. Contract successful. Nice. Current ranking is 19 of 100. We did good, chat. We had a good day hacking, right? Caused a bit of mayhem. As all good hackers do, you gotta cause a little bit of mayhem as you go. You can't just leave things clean, right? You gotta do something with it. But this is a very solid game. Again, very great take on that sort of formula that started with uplink that I saw within Bitburner, that I see within this as well. It's fascinating. I wonder how complex the missions will eventually be. Because uplink did have some cool missions of update someone's educational records, and I made everyone like a cuck, which was fun. But I wonder if it's similar to that or if it gets even more complex. Because we're able to play like a clicker game in this game, so I wonder how much further it can go from there. And what else can happen. I'm very curious to see, actually. Because I'm curious to see what the storyline ends up being with Bit and stuff, and what happens to them, and why, they went through all this. I'm also very curious to see how many programs we'll get and how complex the late game of this will get. But this seems like a much different approach where you're not really focused on upgrading your machine. There's no like, arbitrary roadblocks of like, oh, not enough RAM to run things, which is like fun and cool at times, but also like very annoying noise. It's nice to be able to just do things and then manage from like a set of like hardware that has a, limited amount of performance and you need to squeeze it in like some way. It's fascinating to sort of see them take this, though that might also just be because we're so early on that we haven't gotten to the point where we can unlock the machine. Upgrade the machine, right? Maybe that changes over time and maybe we actually get the option to. But until then, we won't know. I'm gonna continue playing this game at some point in the future, I swear to God. We won't drop this, because I enjoy more story-based games, and this is a good mix of like story-based plus weird hacking fantasy, whereas Uplink was primarily about the hacking fantasy plus upgrading, and Bitburner was primarily about the hacking fantasy as an idle experience. So this is a much more story-focused one that has an end to it, I'm assuming. And I want to see where it goes, especially now that we know that aliens are like real here. Again, very surprisingly good at game. And again, this is what happened with CrowdStroke. I'm just kidding. That's like, hearsay, but it's fun to be on the other side. And just imagine what would have happened if like CrowdStroke was a real thing and not just a mistake of a company that is flying fast and loose with their software installed on many critical machines in hospitals and like airports, causing untold amounts of damage and loss of human life. Remember, be very careful if you do want to hack, because people's lives that depend on it. And if you want to hack ethically, go to HackerOne and make some money while you do it. That's the lesson. You want to make money, go to HackerOne. Do it ethically.